everyone, welcome Jennifer to the show. Now, here's what happened. 3 months ago, Jennifer was at a barbecue with her fiancé, Kenneth, and her best friend of 20 years, Erica. And in the blink of an eye, Jennifer's world was turned upside down when a woman at the party told Jennifer that Kenneth and Erica had a long-term affair and that Kenneth could be the father of Erica's 2 children, Jacob and Malaysia. Watch this.
My heart is completely broken. I feel so betrayed. God, I pray it's not true. How could Erica and Kenneth do this to me? When I think about Kenneth being a father of her children, it makes me sick. And when I confronted Kenneth about this, he said they never had sex. When I asked Erica about it, she laughed. I just want to know the babies are used. If Erica did this to me, she didn't ruin a 20-year friendship.
So now, for the record, Kenneth has denied these allegations to Jennifer and insists that a paternity test is going to clear his name. So, what happened at the barbecue?
I was minding my own business, and I seen Erica's cousin.
And her name is Shantina.
Right, Shantina.
And Shantina is here, by the way. We'll be talking to her in a second, all right? But go ahead. You saw Shantina, and what did she say?
She was like, I'm here to tell you that Kenneth has children by Erica. I said, children by Erica?
You knew Erica's children, didn't you?
Yes, I know all of Erica's kids.
Right.
Erica just don't have 2. She has 6. You know what I'm saying?
But those are the 2 kids. You think they look like Kenneth? That's Jacob on the left. He's the boy.
Right.
And that's Malaysia on the right. That's the little girl.
Right.
And you don't think they look like Kenneth?
Those are his kids.
Whoa.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shantina is here.
Let me show you something, baby.
Trust and believe that.
All Kenneth kids have gaps in their mouth. Now one of the kids have gaps. Okay, she have a gap, but guess what? These is not Kenneth kids.
Why would you?
Mean a lot,
how can you be so positive, Shantina?
They had a relationship together. Okay?
Really?
Kitty and my cousin Erica.
He never told you about that, did he?
No, he didn't tell me. No, he's denying
Because
it.
he's a liar.
Oh.
He's a liar. He's a liar.
He's
No,
he's denying it.
He is a liar. And you need to find out about your man. You need to find out about your man.
Okay, Shantina, why would you go up? Did you know her before?
No, not personally.
Okay, so why would you go up to a stranger and tell her something like that?
She needs to know. She needs to know her man is a liar.
Did you know Kenneth?
Yeah.
I want to get the idea of the relationship between you and Erica. You say you've been best friends for like 20 years?
Yes, we've been friends for 20 years.
She told
21
my producers.
years.
She told my producers you weren't that friendly.
Well, that's friendly. Not for her. I done help Erica kids. I don't know why she told y'all that. I done help them with their homework. I done help her feed her kids. I done did everything. What a friend supposed to have did. And she betrayed me. She slept with my fiancé.
And you never suspected anything.
You a lie. You a lie. You a lie. You a lie. When I asked Kenneth, he said he ain't touched Erica. He ain't slept with Erica. Right. He ain't did anything with Erica.
By the way, aren't you and Kenneth supposed to get married soon?
Yes. He just asked me to marry him before we came on this show. He just asked me, but if them kids are his, no, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with.
So we have some missing pieces to this puzzle. Obviously, Kenneth and Erica. We're going to first meet Kenneth. Kenneth, come on out.
If these kids are your kids, it's over. It's over.
Kenneth, those your kids?
No, sir, they're not mine.
Okay, all right. Tell me what Jennifer means to you.
Jennifer means everything to me, Maury. We've been living together for 8 years. We have a 4-year-old child together. I love Jennifer.
Right. Okay. But I understand that you came here to tell her something.
Yes, I did. Babe, I came to tell you that I've been lying to you. I did maybe 4 years ago or so, I had an affair with Erica. It was a mistake. It was just something that I did.
Mistakes don't happen. You know that was my best friend out of 21 years.
We were drinking and it was just convenient.
He's the bad guy.
He's not no bad guy. You're my best friend.
Let's be honest here. It wasn't one time, was it?
No, it wasn't.
In fact, hasn't it been kind of off and on for several years?
It's been off and on for about 3 years. I'm not done, sweetheart. Excuse me, and I'm sorry. But it's a possibility that I am the father of those kids.
Jennifer. Jennifer.
Hey,
Jennifer.
it's just a possibility. It's just a possibility. It's not for certain.
We've got to find out, all right? Okay? All right? You want to find out?
Yes.
Okay, come on. Go out here, Kenneth. That's why you came to the show. You say you love Jennifer.
I do.
Do you have any feelings for Erica?
Not at all.
Do you know Shantina?
Yes, I do.
What do you think of her?
I think she's a troublemaker.
No, I'm not a troublemaker. At the time, you know, you stated you were single and also Erica. So what?
You're the liar.
It's time to meet Erica, but first she had something to say. Watch.
Listen, I know everyone's looking at me like I'm the bad guy, but I'm not. Kenneth is the one who's been going back and forth between me and Jennifer for the last 6 years. Kenneth told me that he was gonna leave Jen to be with me over and over again. He's the one in the relationship, not me. He's the liar, not me. Right or wrong, at the end of the day, it's about my kids. They need their father in their lives. If these tests prove that Kenneth is the father, Jennifer needs to make room at the Thanksgiving dinner table for both of my kids.
Here's Erica, everybody.
That's what it is. You want him for lunch. And I gave it back to you like that. You see him get like this? You hang with me when you
Erica.
How you doing,
I thought this was your friend.
Me and Jen were buddies. We was running partners.
You don't seem...
Erica, we done went to elementary together.
It's not about you.
We done been in high school together. We did a couple years of college.
Yeah, we did a lot of things together. But when it comes to lunch, we like Kenneth. Guess what? We gonna share them together. We gonna share them together. We gonna share them together.
Jennifer, wait a minute. Erica, you don't seem embarrassed or ashamed at all.
The thing is this, Maury, at the end of the day, Kenneth is the one who's lying.
I told her what was going on, and I'm not just a bad guy. You're just as bad as I am for doing it.
Let's talk about these kids. Are they his?
Look at these kids. Look at me.
You know them kids ain't his.
Look at these kids.
Malaysia looks like Kenneth. She has Kenneth's eyes, she has Kenneth's skin, Kenneth's hair.
It's a possibility, but I don't think in my heart of hearts that those kids are mine.
Well, let me tell you this, Kenneth.
Are we ready for this?
You might have to pray the kids by church.
Erica, first of all, in the case of 4-year-old Jacob, Kenneth, you are not.
It's all right. I said it was a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, one more. You know
50-50 chance.
I told y'all
50-50 chance.
just like him. Have a seat.
And now, in the case of 2-year-old Malaysia, Kenneth, you are not the...
You need to go to get that. You gotta
the fight.